Yun, good morning mga idol. So, let's check yung nangyari sa gold, no? So, dun sa natin sa platform which is MT5 or MT4, no? Kung titingnan nyo, nagkaroon ng gap down yung gold. And yung oil naman is nagkaroon ng gap up. So, check natin later, no, kung ano yung mga reason bakit nagkaroon ng gap up or gap down. Pero dito muna tayo sa chart. So technically mga idol, recap lang tayo, no, para sa mga center lang natin to. Yan. So recap lang natin, monthly time frame, ulitin natin. So this is my top down analysis, no, na i-provide kahapon sa mga student natin sa Flat Curve Institution. So since naibigay naman na natin, so I will share na din sa public, no, for just sharing ideas kahit konti lang, yeah, based on my understanding, mga idol. Okay, so again, technically monthly time frame is bullish. Again, monthly time frame is bullish. So ganito ako mag anticipate sa market, mga idol. So monthly time frame, dito na ako magbe-base sa current candle ng January, February, March, April. So March, ito yung previous candle. April, ito naman. So current candle, bullish. Previous, bearish. Okay? So dito sa weekly time frame, dito yung pinaka dito yung parang pinaka crucial, no, para sa akin. Now, it's because meron tayong reversal pattern dito, no? And shout out kay Ton, I think first week of April, no, nag-message to sa akin and he was asking if makukonsider ba to na reversal pattern. And yes, pero yun nga, kailangan nating mag-ingat, no, kasi para sa akin itong week na to nag-aakto sa akin as manipulated, no, itong week na to. But this is a weekly time frame, so nasa 40-60 yung decision making natin dito. So we have a reversal pattern dito sa weekly time frame overlapping with the fair value gap. Okay, then previous high previous candle high ng weekly time frame and previous candle low ng weekly time frame. Then let's go down sa daily time frame. Okay, wait, balik muna tayo. So on technical basis, mga idol, no, for a long term perspective, yung continuation entry pattern natin was respected, no. Meron tayong order block overlapping with fair value gap dito sa weekly time frame, no. So this one was already rebalanced and this one was already rebalanced. So wala tayong ibang directional bias or price magnet natin. Yun lang yung mga tawag nito, order block overlapping with fair value gap, order block alone, types of reversal, and our continuation entry pattern. So dito, on technical basis, maybe to rebalance, no, this reversal pattern, that's why nagkaroon ng reaction or respected dito na area. Pero syempre, we need to align those technicals sa nangyayaring tension ngayon, no, kasi for me sobrang gulo ni gold ngayon, no. Para sa akin naman, ang pinaka the best na i-trade ngayon is oil, no. It will depend sa'yo as a trader kung meron tayong kahit konting idea paano basahin yung news, no? Paano natin i-connect yung technical natin dito sa nangyayaring tension. Okay, so now proceed tayo sa daily time frame. Yan. So sa daily time frame mga idol, ito yung previous weekly, previous candle low. And ito yung reversal ng weekly time frame. So since weekly time frame, no, I don't know if magkakaroon lang ba siya ng reaction or respected na ba siya. Okay? So, weekly time frame, kung magkakaroon tayo ng entry point sa weekly time frame, medyo masakit yung stop loss and magiging swing or position trader na yung labas natin. So, paano tayo makakasabay or paano tayo magkakaroon ng decision making, no? Kung ayaw nating magkaroon ng positioning dun sa weekly time frame. So, ang gagawin natin is to refine. Wala tayong ibang gagawin kundi mag-refine since ayaw nating magkaroon ng position or any entry sa weekly time frame. So, ito yung gagawin natin ngayon. Daily time frame. Ito yung previous daily high and previous daily low. So, wala tayong ibang directional bias kundi ito. So since na-break tong previous daily low, the next question is saan yung possible na pwedeng puntahan ng price. So one of our directional bias is itong previous low, which is itong weekly. Kung babasagin niya to, walang ibang pinakamalapit na directional bias natin or yung price magnet na pwedeng puntahan ng price. Okay, so next target will be 4644. Ito na area. So if I want to sell, magre-refine ako. Actually dito mga idol is I'm planning to buy, no, dito, pero kinain lang siya ng gap down, no. So ito yung na-provide ko kagabi sa mga student natin. I'm planning to buy on this area. Pero yun nga, pag open pa lang ng market, gap down na. Tumagos na siya dito. So basically, wala akong position. Wala akong buy position dito. Walang entry na nangyari. As in, pag gising, ito na. Nagkaroon ng gap down. So now, ano yung next na gagawin ko? Okay? So, ang next na gagawin ko mga idol, if itong candle na to magko-close below dito na area, mag-aantay ako ng opportunity dito kung saan magko-close yung body. Bakit? Kasi I will consider this as continuation gap. Okay? Continuation gap for selling. Why? Kasi there's a high chance na disrespect tong area na to. Why? Kasi meron tayong reversal pattern sa weekly time frame, which is mas dominant si weekly versus kay 4-hour time frame. And addition sa fundamental basis natin, no, kung titingnan yung geopolitics na nangyayari, there's a tension na nangyayari sa US and Iran. So oil gap up, gold gap down. So again, nasa short term pa tayo. Okay, short term pace na malakas pa si US dollar. Then unsettled pa, no? Business war, hindi to war na World War 3 mga idol. This is a business war. No? Oil yung punteriya kasi pag oil aakyat lahat. Yung mga negosyante, no? Sila yung pinakamalaking negosyante and they can easily manipulate. War lang ng war, tirahin lang ang oil, then wala na, apektado na lahat. So mas kawawa tayo kasi nag-aangkat tayo, wala tayong sariling oil production dito sa Pinas. Okay, so balik tayo dito. Now this is a continuation fair value gap. So basically, there's a low probability na magkakaroon ng rebalancing dito. So dito ako maghahanap dito sa candle na to ng retracement. And if itong body na to magko-close below, which is kung nagkaroon tayo ng buy position dito, stop loss na no? Kasi dito lang yung placement ng stop loss natin. Ganun lang yung mangyayari. So let's go down sa 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. Yan. So ito yung 1 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, nag-expect tayo ng continuation gap, which is possible naman na. Then 1 hour time frame, we have a continuation gap na dito. So as you can see, there's a low chance na nagkaroon ng rebalancing dito na area. Next, this one. Same, continuation gap. So maghahanap tayo ng possible re-entry if meron tayong makikita. So our time frame for execution will be 15, 5, and 1 minute. Okay? So sa 15-minute time frame, wala akong nakitang continuation entry pattern. Same with 5. Then last is 1 minute time frame. So today is April 20, around 8:34 AM. So napakaaga pa. And so ito, we have a continuation entry pattern na dito sa 1 minute time frame, already triggered. So late tayo nakapag analysis. So as a trader, ano yung gagawin natin? We need to wait. Okay? So waiting is a part of trading, mga idol. Not necessarily na every minute, every hour nakatunganga ka dito sa chart para makapag-execute. So reminders lang mga idol, place lang kayo ng order based dun sa strategy ninyo, based dun sa system ninyo. Yun lang. Pag hindi align sa system, hindi align sa strategy, antay. Your job is to protect your capital.